David Cross is a retired news anchor, fairly famous, probably in the Paxman League or even more famous. And he retires when his wife's ill and she dies. And in fact, when the book opens, his wife has been dead for 6 to 8 months, I think, maybe possibly a year. And what he discovers is that he's not as unhappy as he's supposed to be. And he also feels that perhaps there are possibilities in his life which have now opened up to him, that marriage might have been in some way constricting. But the book is a process of not only him but the 2 children understanding their feelings for the deceased mother. And it takes some very surprising turns.
The 2 children, 2 grown-up children, Lucy and Ed. Lucy particularly is quite disturbed by the whole structure of the family having been destroyed. Tell us a bit more about her.
Yeah, I think the children, in my experience anyway, is the children expect parents to behave in a rather conservative manner. They don't like, they expect a bit more of David, the father. They expect him, I think, to be suffering more grief. They certainly don't want him picking up with some upwardly mobile young woman or younger woman, which of course is possible because he has this certain celebrity. But David is really deciding how to lead the rest of his life, what to do with his life. The children, meanwhile, are caught in sort of everyday dilemmas. Ed, who's the son, is just a rather reluctant young lawyer, and his wife and he are having problems conceiving. And it's making their marriage very difficult. It weighs very heavily on them. He rather foolishly has an affair with somebody in the office when the time the book opens. And young Lucy's boyfriend is turning out to be rather deranged, and she has a problem of trying to get rid of him and trying to stabilise her life. At the same time, she's very concerned that the mother's role, which was essentially stabilising and central to the family, is gone. And she feels that, her personality is fragmenting, the family's fragmenting. She's rather desperate as the book opens.